Anger management problems! Yes!
I should sign up for it!
I think you will actually hurt somebody.
Oh, that won't be my problem.
Okay, if you are part of the Lingerie Fighting Championships, well, not only do we have a coach and a ring announcer, we also have someone who will be one of your girls. There you go.
Wild Eye Reactions.
And we're here for another episode of Wild Eye Reactions. Yes. We've got another one from Wild Eye Releasing. We've been going through the best and the worst of Wild Eye Releasing's catalog. They're nice enough to give us access to it, and now you get to watch it at home. So, guys, want to know what's in the mystery box this month?
Oh, yeah!
It's air!
Is there a plot to this? Who's excited?
Lingerie Fighting Championships.
Yeah. She's got something going up her butt that's not,
Is it the titles?
lubed up.
It seems to be on fire.
There's some sort of spark electric thing happening.
All right, let's do this.
It's models in lingerie fighting each other. What more plot do you need?
Is it gonna be like the monster?
Oh.
What's the motivation, though?
Well, it's
Where's
wrestling, so
having
there's
flag
good
guys
guys
and
and bad
stuff?
guys.
I am the league president of the LFC. The
Okay.
concept is
You
it
can't
is an
park.
MMA league, and we do it in
She's a
lingerie and
woman.
bikinis. And I don't see anything wrong with that.
Oh, so it's a Discovery Channel reality show.
Oh, your poor
Right.
feet.
It's cinema
MMA
verite.
fighters, girls, are kind of ugly. They are. So
What?
I want a girl that looks like she's a ring girl to be an actual fighter. We were at a fight, a couple of knockouts. It's just it was that. Now the ring girls came out and they were hot, but there were a couple of girls who were just a little too sassy. So they ended up having a little brawl over there on the side. It was a round 3 issue. One of them wanted to do the card. She was round 2. She wanted to do round 3 again. What I see is we've got guys in a ring who are fighting, but the entire crowd is watching the girls over on the side having a fight over a card. So that's when I was like, that right there, that's a winner. There's the plot.
I want to be the microphone.
Broken.
You thought it.
She thought to get the hat before she left the house, but not a shirt.
Same thing over here, be yourself, make it as calm as
Well, her head was chilly.
Her ears.
Come in.
Yeah, is that table got battle scars?
I'm Michelle. Is it a good time to talk to you right now?
Yeah, boy, I just got a camera behind me. It's,
Right.
That was great. Glad to be here. Really excited.
So I have a few questions for you. Biggest one, obviously, is why do you want to be a part of the LFC?
Well, why I want to be part of the LFC is I traveled all the way from LA out here to Vegas to be a part of this league because I want to train with the best. My women's football league, we were one of the best teams in the league.
Michelle is a hottie. Michelle can fight. She comes from Lingerie Football League.
I think this is really history making to be one of the lingerie athletes who's actually doing 2 sports.
She is the first ever
history
two-sport
making.
lingerie athlete.
Yes.
And she looks damn good
She's
in her
the,
lingerie.
Bo
Will they be
Jackson.
teaching this in high school?
You guys have a great facility and great trainers, great coaches, so I'm really excited
Okay.
to.
No, let's not teach
Did
us
you like
in
that?
high
I
school.
understand
Let's
striking's
please
great.
wait to college
But
for the.
No, but I mean, they're talking about
Definitely
history.
think, being a football player
That's
doesn't
what I'm
mean
going
you're
after
into
here.
MMA. I
Yeah,
stay
you know,
low,
you've
we
got,
take girls out, they're already running
you
for me
know,
on the field, so
Rosa
they wanna
Parks,
fight me. Oh, I have
Ben
no problem
Franklin,
taking flat knees.
and the Lingerie Fighting Championships.
There we go!
No, she took the hat off and then put the hat back on.
So,
Well, she's in the middle of an interview.
Nice to meet you.
What did you notice?
Right. You wouldn't show up to an interview dressed like that.
Did you notice the president was doing her condescending,
Can't wait to train with you.
approving nod
My
during the
first
interview?
impression of Jason.
Nodding shows you're
He
listening.
is
I
a
think that's
good-looking guy.
Really?
I definitely know I need to.
He's like,
get
no,
back.
would be- I'm not
And
listening.
I can't
Like,
wait to
okay.
start
That was an awful
rolling with
easy
Jason
interview. It
on
wasn't.
that there,
You
know?
got interviews. I was going.
relationship with
What would you say your
Jason,
weaknesses
I
are? What would you
like
say your strengths
that
are?
my
How do you see yourself in 5 years?
No, I don't think
Having
it's a
your
conflict
job,
of
bitch.
interest to have my husband as a coach in
There
my
you
league.
go.
And then anybody who says that it is a conflict of interest, they don't have to be around. They don't have to watch it. They don't have to be a part of it. He's a coach.
Hey, Michelle, get you in here. I want to see you two go together. I want to see you spar a little bit. Take about half speed.
Conflict of interest?
See what you got.
Girlfriends involved?
Oh, take the gloves off and really
You
get
know, I thought I
into
would try out Michelle and see how she would do by putting her with my best fighter, Feather, right up front, just to try out and really put her in through the ringer. She held her own. I was surprised. You know, Michelle went out there, had amazing striking. I don't know.
Yeah,
she
she's
could
doing
be
a lot better
an
than
up-and-comer
Feather.
here.
There's a reason why she's called Feather.
Best fighter.
Yeah, those hands up.
I think Michelle has potential. She's
Feather the
not on my level,
Feather
but she's good.
the
She's
hammer.
alright.
I think that she
Sarah
thinks
double
that she has more to
D.
offer than other people because she's done the football thing.
2 wins,
It's a whole
4
different
losses. I don't think we
aspect
should listen
than
to her.
fighting. You're running with a ball. I mean,
Well,
how long to go?
let's be honest. When they're looking at her, nobody cares what she says.
Love it, love it.
Well, my wife Ronnie brought me this idea of the Lingerie Fighting Championships. I was kind of skeptical at first, honestly, but this entire time I've been working with these amazing athletes. These women are really dedicated to the sport.
Well, what made me want to be a
Ow.
lingerie fighter, other than the fact that,
Oh.
you know, growing up,
Oh,
I was
those
really
names.
athletic. I was a 2-time state champion, and so I'm super competitive.
what made me actually really want to be a lingerie fighter was just to be in touch with a
Oh,
team-oriented group.
Using your speed.
You know, that one guy looked like Asia Carrera a little bit.
And then you got to she got
I
really.
read tarot cards for a living. I'm a psychic.
Oh,
And
I found my
one day I was
favorite.
doing my cards, and I had a vision that I was supposed to do this because I was going to win.
Lingerie fighting is
No,
maybe
that
a
one
different
reminds
type
me,
of fighting,
actually,
so there's no
more
weight
Asian than the other.
class, more of a challenge.
Jiu-jitsu and great work from Kata.
I've always
Anyway,
loved to
sorry.
fight.
Yeah.
If you can be in lingerie and still look good at the same time. I think that's a great idea.
Main event.
They're doing that. You know what? They're using actual moves.
I'm really motivated, self-motivated, because
The
I've
goddess
always looked up
glam.
to people that, you know, are really fit.
I have no idea. I have no idea what to say. I don't know why anybody would want
Oh,
to do
she? I'm gonna go visit. What
She's looking to lock up something here.
Basically, I
She's
just wanted
passed
to
out.
fight, and
On the girl.
I
That's
was
how she
doing
won.
fit
She
women,
passed
so
out.
I thought it'd be something new and exciting to try out.
Morgan again, so crisp. Look at those straight punches right up the middle.
Absolutely, I am a
Oh,
role
what
model
was she
for
about to
women
do?
and
Was she
for-
gonna go?
For women of all ages.
Hang on,
All
so
ages.
she's going to give her the mic.
Role model for
Yeah.
them. And you know, we don't realize how strong we are until we're forced to prove it, and so I'm here to show
She's
that.
been hitting her leg.
Yeah, yeah. It's good to have
You're talking about
Oh,
fast
boy.
parking.
But I thought we determined she couldn't park because she's a woman.
No, that was what the owner.
That was the president.
That was the president.
Yeah.
That couldn't park.
This guy can't park either.
Yes, hers is bigger than
What?
yours.
You thought the car was going to attack you?
This is.
That's ARIKLOEG.
And he's looking at the screen.
Eric Logan. 2 first names. My background
Well,
is in
horrible way to
wrestling.
spell both
Pro
names.
wrestling.
He was reading it as they were.
Have my first job as a MMA coach.
He was correcting it.
Yeah, we only have a camera in here for some reason.
You know, when I walk
No,
in there,
we wouldn't want anyone to
For
see
security
them.
purposes.
this jawline and this sweet
Yeah,
bandana,
for
and they're gonna
her
think, is that guy a model?
You got something to say?
Yes, you're my
When I first met
dad.
Eric, I thought, what a douche.
What a douche.
What a douche, yes.
That sounds accurate.
This is a really
Oh,
Hey.
you are short as hell.
Hey.
She's
Well,
also wearing
she's
stilettos.
Yeah,
She's
tall.
stilettos. She's like.
She's tall and has huge shoes on. It definitely helps.
Yeah, yeah. I'd say she's at least
No, I mean,
5'8".
I've never
She's
seen
wearing
like a
6 inch
full MMA fight. I mean, the thing is, they're pretty long. You know, they're kind of boring.
You
There's
say
a lot
she's
of
a
rounds,
giraffe?
so it's like
Yes.
I've seen just snippets.
Red hair? Sexy
You know,
giraffe.
I mean,
Sexy giraffe.
I don't need to see a whole
No,
fight to
no,
understand.
So what? If you have a redhead on
Somebody's gonna
you know,
win,
it's
somebody's
a
gonna
rhino.
lose.
It's a sexy rhino.
That's it.
It's okay.
I guess it's gonna depend.
I brought my secret weapon.
Is the, you know, rhinos are pretty big, so is it a muscular woman
You're
or?
a great coach.
Ronnie
I think he's going to
Taylor.
really,
Ronnie
you know,
Taylor.
just jump in there and give them what they need and really be able to respond to the girls' needs. And I think.
Whoa!
I like
That could
this.
go in so many different directions. They just jump in there.
Seriously, we're not doing phrasing
My first
anymore.
impression, she has very red hair. She's
Yes,
probably the
she
most beautiful
does.
woman I've ever seen.
Good.
It's another one of our workout areas.
Wow.
Oh, hey, Jason.
She is a
Wow.
tall, lithe woman.
Jason, our new coach, Eric.
Hey, you're the new guy. Welcome.
Oh.
Oh yeah!
Wow.
Wow.
Douche.
Such
Yeah,
a
you are a
tool.
pro wrestling heel.
I'm So I wish this was
Tool.
All right. If you're watching this there at home and you want to do a drinking game, drink whenever the guy's a douche.
It's not
You'll be drunk.
These are actual fighters we're training out here, and this is gonna be a real fight they're going into.
I'm gonna catch up.
I really don't know what he's got.
Because he's already been a douche a couple times. Oh wait a minute, this isn't an alcoholic. Okay.
Yep. All right. This is
Ronnie,
your new
you
coach,
just
Eric.
can't afford
shots.
Unless he's standing there like going, yeah. Look at me.
Girls, 5 minutes, meet me on the mats. And what are you doing Friday?
Drink!
Really unorthodox? Is the choice
I hope the
of
answer is
words that I
beating the
would
living
use
shit out of you.
Suzanne is probably the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. It's hard for me to concentrate when she's around. You know, I like those Hawaiian women.
It's like an adult with ADHD.
All right. So as Ronnie said,
Why is he talking about me like that?
Coach,
I like that armor back
and I
there.
want to go through a few things.
Yeah. So Pat, I'm wishing he would come to life and kill
I
them.
don't care what the other team is doing, but at no point
I could be a
will
better
we
coach.
break the rules. I just downloaded a new app. It explains the rules to mixed martial arts, which is great because I currently do not know them. We're not rule breakers. We're also not heartbreakers. So remember that in case
you aren't.
ask one of you out or something.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Drink!
I don't think anybody's drinking.
Not enough alcohol in your house.
Cheaters. Why?
In the
People
city.
don't like cheaters. My last girlfriend was a cheater, and nobody likes her.
Can't imagine
You'll
why.
notice I said
I love that girl's look.
I-
Way too much
I said, in
TMI.
case any of you guys were wondering.
I am gonna down my pop for that one.
Well, my first impression of
Why
the team
Sarah
was,
D is nicknamed
first
Double.
obviously I saw Jody, and I thought, that's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Look,
Oh
I've got
God.
He's bouncing. He can't make up his mind.
He's
Eric's
like me at a strip club.
Angels.
That's the best
One
looking
of
woman.
your thoughts.
That's the best one. No.
And all the girls are like,
They're all just looking at him going, you're kind of
Well, she
dumb.
doesn't completely
You're
hate it.
short and you're a douche.
So, hey,
Not a good combination.
it's not a democracy here, okay? It's entertaining.
A short douche.
It's entertaining.
They never get anything clean.
No, that's the democracy.
Oh.
God, I hope that doesn't
I mean,
show up in
I
the tape.
Eric
Sorry.
Eric's
We are
Angels.
but not Eric's.
So what I want you to do is take everything you know about fighting and take everything you know about MMA
Yeah, he's
and
Canadian,
crumple it in
too.
the ball and
Can't
put it in the
trust him.
garbage and take your garbage and put it at the end of the driveway, let the garbage man pick it up and forget about it.
Just
I
do it!
have a better way of doing this.
And you're wearing
Derek?
pink
Yeah,
gloves.
let's dance.
I have a dream. You're gonna kick my ass.
Oh.
Punch his lights out.
And then
on,
here it
go.
comes. Here it comes. There it is. Yeah!
Timeout?
Not actually hit someone.
That look was great. Like, what?
He said,
Aren't we supposed to
"You
hit
can't punch
people?"
For real. Yes, you can punch for real. This is the MMA. This is not wrestling.
No, I was in my wrestling mode when she hit me, and I just kind of forgot for a second that it's more of a real fight, I guess, so to speak.
More of a real fight.
So to
And,
speak.
so
Yeah,
I got
it's
pretty
kind of
upset
real.
about it. She tagged me.
You know
in.
what?
The truth is, that's probably the best thing for him is to teach him that this isn't fake, this is real, and to have a girl knock him out like that, that's what he deserves.
She didn't knock him
did
out.
well
She
in her
was
fight.
knocking him
She
back on
throws
his
a
heels.
decent punch, but not enough to take me out. I mean, I fell, but I slipped. There was a lot of water on the mat.
Oh, water. You peed yourself?
Excuse me while I wear my pants up. The bullshit's getting deep.
Wow.
Talk about something.
Holy
Oh my
shit!
God.
She's a train and train us. He just sits there and watches us. Eric? Yeah.
Eric is highly recommended. He's a great coach.
She's a giantess and she's a
Give him some time.
Dwarf?
I didn't want to be saying that.
Total clown.
Hey,
I'm visualizing this whole thing right here, and it's not going to.
The girls will I think that they just need to get used to him.
Hey, look, you're not taking me seriously.
There we go.
On our team, so Jason's girls win.
You better watch your little mouth. You're under contract and you're gonna do your job. I don't have time for this.
Hey, Ronnie, get some pants that don't have rips in them.
Because I'm not favoring anybody. Eric's a great coach. Jason's a great coach. Tara's just insecure. She doesn't feel comfortable in her own skin. She doesn't feel comfortable with her moves. So she's going to blame it on somebody else. So when she gets more comfortable and she starts winning some fights and doing
how
better,
about
then
watching
she won't be
them?
having any lip.
Then you
Guarantee
understand what she's talking about.
You know, this is just like pro wrestling in one aspect.
I have the matchups for the weekend.
It's being
Quickly, please.
filmed, and they're acting like they don't know there's a camera there.
Whoa, that one did have some larger ones there.
And the first bout of the night is going to be Tara and Michelle.
When I first found out that I had to fight Michelle, it worried me a little bit. She's a tough girl. She comes from the football background.
It's an interesting match. I'm just little petite thing. Great set of. So she might be able to knock me out with that, but good luck.
Yeah, that girl's in awesome
it's a great
shape.
match right there off the get-go. I believe just having Michelle long enough
Yeah, I
to
believe
really
that
gauge
girl
her
actually
skill
has,
sets and what she's doing. I think she's going to
something
dominate that fight.
Wow.
He's actually teaching them something. The other girls are like, what are we supposed to be learning? Thank you. Looking good yourself.
Oh,
I got
boy.
Michelle in that fight. Probably a TKO right off the bat.
You know, I think it's a little bit unfair.
Was
Michelle clearly has a size
wearing
advantage.
full
And
headgear?
it seems strange to me that there's no weight classes.
Oh
What
my
the
God.
hell?
Fair.
Wax on.
Dushenstein.
Tara could be the weak link.
Dushenstein.
You know, she's at a major height disadvantage.
Douche Fury.
Douche Fury.
Yeah.
Gonna kick some, fight. Gonna kick some, oh. Gonna get some, fight. Gonna kick some, oh.
That was interesting. That's interesting too.
Fight. Gonna kick some, oh. Gonna get some.
Ooh.
Yeah, definitely one of my favorites. Sandy Glam.
You got me ready to scream. Fight.
Yeah, hello.
Fight. Gonna kick some.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, this is the Lingerie Fighting Championship. I'm John Morgan, and with me
You turn that ticket stub and just throw it on the ground.
Joe Bradley.
Great looking card tonight, John. We should be in for a real treat.
In the blue corner, this fighter is a professional football player.
Well, this guy's
He
supposed to be
stands
Dana
5
White.
inches tall and weighs in at 125 pounds.
You know,
Can't even come in to
Los
memorize.
Angeles, California. Michelle, the scrapper, Blanchard.
you would have thought that they could have actually gotten an audience rather than blue screening them in.
You really got to do
Well,
it.
she's a veteran of the lingerie.
Yeah, you know.
Lingerie fighting.
Yeah, lingerie girls fighting.
Girls fighting.
Interesting. Will the football experience give her any sort of edge in the cage?
Only if a football game breaks out.
Fighting out of the pink corner. This fighter is a mixed martial artist. She stands 5 foot 1 inches tall.
Wow.
Weighs in at 102
She's fun sized.
pounds. 4 wins,
Wait,
3
how
losses.
tall did they
First
say?
defensive
5'1".
player, Tara, guillotine,
I'm
grab.
5'1".
Now, Eric, Terry
You never
Gadd
once
comes
said
to
you
this
were
fight with a
5'5".
big height disadvantage.
5'1".
102 pounds.
Great.
And 20 of it's on her chest.
I suspect he'll want her to take this fight.
No, they don't count artificial weight.
Is the guillotine,
I'm
folks. That's probably
102
good advice.
Yeah.
Reach advantage.
Well, I always say they shouldn't count boob weight anyway.
Come on in.
Especially not on that one.
Yeah.
Jiggle.
Hey, now I want to see some good solid shots. I want to see bras and panties come off.
At the scary Wait.
This is what we want to see.
I was thinking, this shouldn't be too tough. I just do one kick and be over.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Please tell me the little girl's tougher than she looks.
There is Gaddy with the
I'm
cheek
Well, she
gloves.
knows
She's
martial arts,
poured
so
up.
she's
Come out there,
probably
cage.
tough.
poured up.
Shorter fighter.
Wow.
Says she's poured up.
It's good that they've got the jiggle physics fixed in this
She's
game.
fourth grade.
Opponent,
She's
Blanchard.
in fourth grade. The other girl's 0 to 0.
And
There is that jab right away.
Yeah, she's got the range here. Oh,
Wow.
catches her with a kick.
Yeah, nice kick to the thigh there. Maybe try to slow down her opponent's striking attack from the outside. See, Blanchard does use a kick as well, moving around, trying to set the distance herself.
With the reach advantage,
She's
the one
around
girl's got.
she
Tina's
catches
got
the jab.
Terry's really got to get close in. She's got
Another left hand.
Well, Well, my strategy, I know she was small, and, she did do a couple tricky moves and try to get underneath me and things like that, but...
My strategy for Tara
Guys,
was
don't show him. Just get back to the fight.
Bite off Michelle's ankles because she's so much smaller than her. Just
What?
obviously didn't listen.
What are you trying to train her as?
Thought it was gonna be
Like an
something
attack
about
pug or
exactly
something?
what happened. Michelle, I've seen her spar. Truth is, I thought Michelle was going to manhandle her.
So Gaddy with a strong early work, despite the reach disadvantage, working inside. And just as I say that, a crisp right hand from Blanchard. So Gaddy with a little stun there, wanted to step back and
Dare I
reset.
say it?
Gaddy trying
Say it! Say it!
Say it!
That was as choreographed a punch as you will ever see.
Hop both legs, double
Well,
leg.
you don't complain about that when you watch wrestling.
So why you complain about these
Yes, I
two?
do.
Another sweep.
You don't watch wrestling with
Back
it.
and
I don't
forth.
want to watch
Wind
wrestling.
up in top position.
Looks like she's looking for an arm triangle.
Arm camera, a little bit farther over, a little bit farther over. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, turn the camera a little bit. It's such a good angle.
Right back into it.
Fight in the lighted part of the ring.
That would definitely help.
Jab, strong right hands.
Well, they couldn't afford lighting the entire
Scrapper's using
ring.
her reach advantage well. Whoa!
Oh,
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Pretty
okay.
disappointed in
No hair
Tara.
pulling.
She started pulling on Michelle's hair and cheating, and like I said in the pep talk, I don't want anybody breaking rules.
Pulling her hair was
One-
all I had.
Oh!
She's a
That
mean one.
is
I don't know what else
totally
to say
made.
about her. I can't believe
Eh.
how dirty.
Thinking.
Little Randy Cook took the tease there. She rolled
Aha.
the knee bar.
That's
This is
electric.
the end of the fight.
No, she
Gaddy
scrambles
pulls
out.
free. Guillotine Gaddy looking tough on the ground, was in a bad position. Now she's going to try to reverse the man on the feet.
Who are you rooting for anyway?
Once again, we see Gaddy.
He's rooting.
Oh, he's rooting for
physics.
physics.
I'm rooting.
He's rooting for physics. Okay.
There you go. I'm rooting for physics.
You're really a costume issue.
He wants a costume malfunction.
That fight was a total joke. She tried. Her little kicks, I kind of laughed them off here and there.
Threw on the ground, that's the buzzer. And round number one, a little bit of a taunt, a little cry, and a baby. Oh, she's crying.
Tara, she's a tiny little girl. What was she going to do in this?
Now pick up the chair and hit
You're
with
doing
it.
great. Excellent. Exactly what we want to see. Stick to the game plan. Absolutely. Okay, focus.
Whoa!
Oh, hey, hey.
Oh, Jason was very pleased and very happy with my fighting, so I think I made him proud and put a smile on his face.
You are embarrassed.
And she did a good job in the ring, too.
Pulling hair.
Oh.
Breaking the rules. The ring girl again.
Even though Tara did break the rule by pulling on Michelle's hair, there's no need to yell at her and scream at her.
I was pretty hard on Tara between rounds. I thought it was very appropriate.
I would never do that to my fighter. I don't think it's appropriate. I'm there to coach them, give them guidance, and keep them positively enforced.
Didn't you download the app? No, you didn't do that either.
There's an app for that.
You know, I told her specifically not to break any rules, and she did. And Eric does not put up with that.
Take her down. She's already short. Make her shorter. You got it? All right.
Can't get much
Hey!
Calm, breathe. Are you ready to do this?
I'm ready to do this. I'm going to do this.
Beautiful. Pop up.
Big, short people.
Oh,
Here,
she's-
yeah, here we got the makeup on. Oh,
Short about how this whole thing
great! God.
Duschenstein!
Oh, she's taunting her.
Wait a minute.
Blanchard feeling
Normally
the
when you get a
confidence
black
right now.
eye, you
Just
can
absorbing
barely
those
open your
kicks,
eye.
obviously not concerned.
She's
in the
opening
Not all the time, not all the time.
Not all the time.
Talking on the outside. The nice
No!
once again.
That jab is going to be the deciding factor of this fight.
Good,
Knock
good.
her
Put your hands
down.
up. That's what I want. Good, good. Outside the leg. Nice.
Keep your hands up, absolutely. Watch the defense.
She's definitely
Gaddy
kicking some
again.
butt.
Let's just get into some jazzercise going here.
He's trying to make a comeback. She's been eating a lot of punches this fight.
And what
Keep your hands high, you keep your chin tucked. You see, protecting yourself from those dangerous striking blows, but having trouble answering with any of her own.
Both fighters seem to want to keep it standing here.
And
Just as you say that, Blanchard into the tie clinch again. Those nasty knees inside.
physics.
Gaddy was very concerned right
Jiggle,
now. Just
jiggle,
being
jiggle,
overwhelmed
jiggle.
by Blanchard.
Oh, God.
Blanchard doing a fantastic
Such
job
a
of
douche.
Fighting on the outside, using
Now-
the range
Oh, my
Good, yeah. Lock it in, girl.
Well, you know, I tried to get her in that guillotine, and I got one hook in, and she couldn't get that other one before she escaped.
How are you going to do a guillotine when you have to climb up me first to actually do it?
Somehow Blanchard worked her way free. We're back
That
in
was
the middle.
decent
Now
climbing. I'd be
Danny
willing to
inside
do.
the takedown. It's Blanchard pulling the guillotine.
She's got that locked up tight. I don't
Ooh.
think she's gonna get out of this.
Oh, but now looking for the finish, and that's the tap.
Was that tapping out or was that tapping the field?
Signature move, that little kiss
Can't
on
it be
the
both?
back. Putting the baby to sleep.
Well, at least she got a kiss out of it.
Here coming into it, Tara's supposed to be this guillotine expert. What does she get caught in? A guillotine.
He's holding hands with the ring girl.
And there's
Yeah,
Ronnie
Michelle
shaking her hand.
Was very unsportsmanlike tonight. I didn't like that. You know, she had the soother and she was doing all sorts of stuff and spanking her, and you know, it was disturbing, to be honest. And I'm really upset that those kind of things are happening in the LFC.
I'm not.
Mixed martial arts for me is an honor-based thing. I don't think it was necessary. I did talk to her about it afterwards.
Michelle's
guys
new.
not teaching.
She's got a lot to learn. The showboating, I really don't care for.
She just wants him.
She's fine. She's fine. We'll work with her. She'll be great. She just needs to tone it down. That's all.
Well, I'm starting to question now. I mean, look at me. I mean, this is why I was reluctant to do this in the first place.
I think we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board with Tara. You know, make sure that she starts fresh, and you know, I'm gonna have to go back to that app that I told her about on the phone that explains the rules of mixed martial arts.
her
Or I have to go back and study.
The second bout of the night is going to be Suzanne and Helen.
As soon as I heard that, you know, there was going to be 2 Asians on the show, I mean, I just
Oh.
knew that I was going to, you know, be paired out with Suzanne, and that Ronnie was going to, you know, do this again, like with the whole Asian stereotype.
Did you just ask me why I paired Suzanne and Helen? Really?
Yes, we
Asian
did.
persuasion? Really? Who doesn't want to see 2 Asian girls fighting?
Asian.
Well,
you know, like,
she's honest.
2 Asians
Yep.
just have to, like, fight. So I'm like, okay,
You
if
make
they
a
want
dollar.
to see a fight, then I'm gonna fight.
Being paired with Helen, who is a whole lot taller than me and a whole lot bigger than me.
I mean, I know, like, people might be like, oh, it's unfair. Like, Helen's 5'10", you know, Suzanne's, like, you know, little midget. But I don't care, you know, I'm gonna stomp on that midget, and, I mean, I
They've
just,
got
like,
very different
don't
eyes.
really
You know,
see
that
it
one's
as
got them very
competition.
close. And that one's
See the
got
difference
far.
when the hands are up high like that? That's what we want to do. Protect that face at all costs. Remember, we got here. They don't care about you. They're just trying to get you to take that beautiful lipstick off there. So keep it close. Keep it tight, all right?
Yes.
All right.
Before MMA became, a lot of rules and regulations came into play, there were no weight classes, and, you know, people would just fight whoever they were put up against.
Well, you know, sometimes for the smaller guy, what we do is we get in there and we hit and run a little bit, you know?
Oh.
We get them, you know, we pick a body part, take them out at the knees, you know, bite their ankles, do whatever you
Why
gotta
is
do.
I would much rather hear
I
like
have Muay Thai kickboxing
fingernails or
training and also
any type of
jiu-jitsu
steel
training,
being
and,
grated over a chalkboard. than
Just
your
between
keyboard.
us, jiu-jitsu is
I
my
could
strength,
coach
so I
these
like
girls better than
groundwork a
these
lot
two.
more than striking. I'm a little...
Okay, there you guys hear it.
Oh, I could coach that.
If any of you are involved with the Lingerie Fighting Championship, we have a couple of guys who will volunteer to be coaches.
She seems to
I
have
can
a
coach 'em.
submission game, so that's what we're working on with Helen during the course
There's
of the
another
rest of our
creepy
training.
guy on the cast.
You may not have to pay them even.
What do you mean creepy?
Who's I'm talking about you?
You're talking about him.
Sure.
Here's your outfit for the fight.
And of course,
Oh my God.
outfit, and
Oh, that's so stereotyped.
Huh.
always the token Asian, always dressed up.
But I like
Asian
it.
theme. Who wouldn't want to see 2 Asian women dressed as geishas rolling around in the
Wait a
rain?
minute. Okay.
Wow. Asian
Call it what you
persuasion.
like. Helen May versus Suzanne Nakata.
All right, anyone got favorites here?
In the blue corner, this fighter is a wrestler.
I can't
She stands
pick.
I
I
can go
want
for
them
Wiley.
both. I
I'm
want them.
going to go with her.
I'm going for
I'm going her.
5'10".
Representing
Yeah.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah, you like
Sometimes
the
trying
tall,
really helps
tall
you.
one.
I can't pick.
Plus,
I'm born.
She's kind of fills that out pretty nicely.
May is used to being the bigger girl in every fight. No exception here.
That's right. May is tall, but what's really impressive are some of her other measurements.
34F is not her apartment number, folks.
Oh, God.
Damn, okay, keep going, keep going. Oh.
She stands 5 foot 5 inches tall and weighs 105 pounds. With a professional MMA record of 8 wins. And
You have got all of the animation of a stick drawing.
Okay.
Nakata comes into this fight with a record
So
of
you
8
want
wins and
Suzanne.
7 losses, but in this
I want
case,
Helen.
her record might be deceiving.
You're right, John. After going 0-7 to start her career, Nakata took some time away and really worked on her skills. Since returning, she's peeled off 8 straight wins.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if she can make it 9 tonight. Let's go to the cage with referee Frank Curley.
We've already gone over the rules.
I
of
wouldn't
boxing.
say they're dressed
I want
as
a clean fight.
geishas.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Do you have any questions? You can touch gloves if you like. To your corners, please.
I'm
with you,
I
Suzanne.
really enjoyed my Helen versus Suzanne fight. I don't think I've seen that much boob action in a long time, which I think our fans love.
Sarah, could you like teleport into her brain or
Coming into the fight, we knew that Helen.
Only partially. I haven't been able to convince her to come here to Columbus, Ohio yet.
Let me say it for him. This is what's going through his mind right now.
Boobies!
Boobies! Boobies!
Jiggle, jiggle,
No, actually, the whole thing of, machine costume malfunctions and physics and everything else will come into play.
Take your time, take your time.
I'm
Wait
sorry.
for it.
All right, these girls are attractive as hell, but they are.
Left hand there.
She's gonna need to stay out of the way of these punches.
No.
They're killing me with
Came
those
out pretty
roundhouse
tough.
kicks.
She's bigger,
Yeah.
longer reach. So I knew I would
that needs
strike,
restrap,
one
baby.
leg
That-
strike, and just
It will bounce
get
out.
off
Need
it.
restrapping.
Back up, good. Guard your face.
quit telling her that?
Suzanne was
Let her bounce out.
moving fast.
Yeah.
Helen's bigger. She's a little bit slower, and Suzanne's agile. She's got some experience with Muay Thai, so just hit, move, stay fast, agile.
Might have let May off the hook there by not following in. We see the bigger fighter looks recovered, appears to be a little bit wobbled now, coming back with those powerful kicks of her own.
The Hawaiian punch is doing a good job keeping her
Yeah,
hands
her
up.
punch is
Excellent. No,
kind of.
inside, underhood.
May is certainly starting to.
Oh, there you go,
Wait a minute.
Hands.
Suffocating with boobs?
The booby trap, but I prefer to call it the motorboat.
Oh.
Use the boobs.
My things, I kind of rub it in the girl's face, like I pin her to the ground, and after I take her down,
Thank
I
God
kinda
they don't
shake her
bite while
in
they're
her
down.
face. And typically, they just like tap out.
Whoa. Hello.
She tried to smother me
Down, boy,
a bunch
down.
of times with her boobs, and I just kept fighting back and striking as much as I can, taking full advantage of my Muay Thai experience, and
Back on the feet,
Yeah.
Nakata working those
It's a
knees.
good thing she's helping her out by bending down.
a little bit harder. In Jiu-Jitsu, it's all about leverage. Even the smallest person like Helio Gracie, he used to defeat people twice his height.
Her doesn't get it, but she sweeps the top position. Big punches coming from the top. May is in trouble.
Suzanne has come into her own. Her record's not super. I think the problem she had was her self-esteem. I don't think she realized how tough she actually was.
Saved by the bell.
You have to
your
walk in there
armbar.
knowing that you're going to come out on top, knowing you're going to beat that person.
Well, to be honest,
Put your shot on!
What the hell?
Going to be waterlogged.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Keep optimistic. You're doing great. Think about your training. Hands up, hands up. This is where you need to be. Protect your face.
Oh my god.
made it through the first round.
Oh.
That's a victory itself. I didn't think he'd make it that far.
Seriously?
What?
What the hell up?
What are you gonna do? Yes, how? What do you do? Protect your face. Keep your hands up. Where? Show me.
When Eric came in to
Where's your face?
me,
Shows your
he didn't help at all. He was talking about the ring girl. He was talking about lunch. I asked him how I was doing. He said he didn't even see most of the match. Someone told him I was doing well.
Oh my
I'm
God.
concerned about watching the fights. I mean, I saw how the girls are in training, so I understand their fights.
Yes!
That's
Someone
my goal. That's
should
my
have
goal.
just stand up and punch him and be like, don't come near me.
Thunder, lightning, don't get caught in the storm.
Oh my
Who the
god.
hell do you think you are,
Those
Thor?
multi kicks coming in.
Wow.
She's really using her techniques here.
Maybe saying drink whenever he's a douche is a bad idea.
See the frustration on May's face.
You've changed your
That's
mind.
like saying drink when he breathes.
Actually, how about drink whenever you see him with another woman? Flirty.
Different woman each time.
Yep.
As the speedier Nakata.
It just takes one though.
Girl, do something.
Don't do it. Come on.
Every round I kept telling Helen, God, keep your hands up, Helen, keep your hands up. But I think it was her raw emotion that made her just thrust her face out there. The hands need to stay up, and that's where the coaching plan need to work on her with going forward.
Swept right away by the Hawaiian punch.
Excellent work from Nakata back in the top.
Wow, look at the legs on her.
Oh, you got the double wrist lock.
A lot of options from the top.
Can they be in between
Really
them?
showing her refined jiu-jitsu technique. And just as I say that, May kicks it.
There, you almost had your malfunction.
On what Helen wore.
Missed
There's
it
a lot
by
of tugging.
that much.
A lot of picking and tugging and picking and tugging.
You gotta
know
tug,
what?
otherwise it goes.
I think guys like that just as much as anything else. They're like, ooh, nip slip.
May again.
Well, let's not have a nip slip. I don't want to have to blur this video.
On the feet.
She can't get out of the way.
Oh man, look out, look out.
Watch out for nip slips.
What will give? Speed versus power. Maybe May is on the comeback trail. Big right hands. It looks like she wants to right foot up once again.
And
Standing in the pocket, showing the speed, showing the technique.
Every day you should be ready for a fight. And that's how I live my life.
Nice takedown, and she's in mount. Helen.
There we go.
That's a
there's-
signature move.
Oh, come on.
There's the
Nakata
suffocation.
right now, could this be it? No,
Nope.
Nakata rolls.
Get back up, quick.
Excellent work, and now she's in top position.
There you go.
Yeah, let her try that trick.
Improvements in her jiu-jitsu technique.
I would.
Oh, look out, move.
And now unloading with right hands from the top.
I wanted Helen to stick and move. Coming into it, that was really the game plan. She didn't do that. She didn't keep her hands up like I kept asking her to.
She did. Just kind of had them separated.
Sit down, you're doing good, you're good. Relax for me. I'm so thirsty.
How did I do this round? Did you watch this round?
No, almost not.
Uh,
Have a drink of water, have a drink.
Wow.
Good. Don't touch it. Don't worry about it. I got it. In between rounds, Helen was concerned. She could tell she was bleeding a little bit. I tried to downplay it, keep her calm.
I didn't know I was getting beat up so bad, and I didn't know I was so bruised because he made me believe I was winning. He just kept saying, "Helen, block your face, block your face."
Truth is, women tend to be a little more vain. Not saying anything bad, it's just the truth. And so they are more concerned with getting punched, getting kicked. A little more tentative. And heaven forbid there is a cut that happens. Pretty worried about it because they won't let go back out in public again.
Hey, you're doing pretty good.
Although I will say, if this DVD ends without him getting the
He's
crap
eating a
beat out of
banana.
him, it-
Someone punch him.
that's the thing. This DVD better not end without him getting the crap beat out of him.
The entire women's
This whole
league.
team is going railing.
Yeah,
All the
that's
girls
what
just beat the living bejesus out of him.
Please.
Where do I get a bad feeling about this banana peel?
Right.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. Focus.
Odds on the banana
By
peel?
the end of one of the rounds, I just tossed me out of a chair.
I see so many bad things that can happen.
3-2 on the banana
And
peel
he's
calls
not
it a
even
draw.
a good coach, so how did
Tough
he
one to
get
call. Had a
hired to
good
be
game plan coming into this fight, but she just didn't stick to it. I think she was just intimidated by the striking. There was so much punching going on from Suzanne. She was really accurate with her punches, and she was getting popped in the face a lot.
One of his big strategies, he told me, to kick a lot. But every time I kicked, I didn't feel right. I feel like something was off. Like today was maybe one of my off days.
Oh, there we go. Down she goes again.
Spank! Spank!
And either one of them spank, hey.
You can tell she spent a lot of time on working on her jiu-jitsu.
Again, there's when I almost slipped out, but I hold it in.
And as I say that, May sweeps out again.
She doing on a top move there?
Yeah.
Before I could really get a good takedown, and when I did, and I smothered her so good, but then she just kept punching me.
Nakata in control, looking to finish it.
Her hands were down a lot, so I just went in for the kill.
Back on the feet, Nakata again in control.
Boy, the difference when they get into the well-lit area.
Hands up.
And the takedown.
Down she goes again. My goodness, this man a long time on this mat.
Nakata is just
I felt like she was cheating almost. Like, you know, she kept pulling these moves out of nowhere that I've never seen before. And I'm like, what is that? You know, because I come from a wrestling background.
Fantastic performance by Nakata.
If I remember correctly, she said ninjutsu background. The little ones from ninjutsu. Yes, you are going to see different moves.
100% of the credit.
I pretty much did this on my own.
Pretty much? No, you did it on your own.
You did it on your own, Tweety.
Yeah.
27.
Good job.
Judge Mickey Doyle scores the fight 29-28. And Judge Scott Watson scores the fight 30-27. All for your winner by unanimous decision, Suzanne Hawaiian Punch.
Yeah! Did you see her shock?
Nothing that she did in that fight, you know, that was her own doing. It was all what I coached her on.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Going
Liar!
from here, we really need to
Oh
work on
my
her
God.
mental attitude. So it's how she feels during a fight. She was too emotional.
You know, I'm just going to train harder because I know that I have what it takes.
You still have more
and I
wins than
know
losses,
that
look
I'm
at it
the
that
best,
way.
And all these girls suck, man. I'm the best. I know I should have listened to my coach about protecting my face more because now it's like so disgusting and I'm so embarrassed, but
Let's be honest, we've got some great plastic surgeons in this country. So, you break your nose, we can get that fixed. It's not, I mean, shoot, you can pop a boob, we can fix that too.
110%.
Alright guys, it's time for our official weigh-ins.
I wonder how that's possible.
Wow, I'm having flashbacks to Disco Exorcist.
Wow.
Girls don't like to be weighed. Ever.
What, do I have to do everything myself?
Oh my god, yes.
Put it on! Put it on!
Oh, such a
I look like I'm, you know, sculpted out of stone.
No, you're not.
I can't walk in here.
Sculpted
go
out of
anywhere and
what,
expect
clay?
that the
Crap.
girl's gonna look that good.
I'm sculpted out of clay, and I'm still probably better off than he is.
I didn't think they stacked shit that high.
High five.
I'm taller than him.
Thank you!
So, since nobody has volunteered,
Maybe it'd be nice if
you're up.
Ronnie
Weigh-in
takes him out.
was difficult. I could watch that.
Because I'm a bodybuilder on the side, and so my weight fluctuates a lot.
Still going.
Shouldn't fluctuate that much.
17 wins, 0 losses.
Expect that.
160.
Featherweight a lot more than what she thought. And I know in the weigh-in she said it's all muscle, but I think she's peaked already.
She's
Does not weigh 160.
And besides that would be all muscle. That is,
Yeah,
she's in good shape.
What's trouble with Sandra D? Oh, I'm sorry. Is that Sarah D? Yeah, she was having a nervous breakdown pretty much over weighing in. So
if you can't step on the scale, then you can't step in the cage.
This is
131.
There's no way.
I don't believe any of those weigh-ins were correct. I mean, we'll see, but there's no way.
Girl, it's okay. A third of that is in your upper body there.
Genevieve.
Definitely for
Whoa.
God.
There's no way. There's not even possible.
Boobs weigh a lot, girl.
It's wrong.
Are you guys?
150. There's no way. It's not even.
They got a weight in the bottom of that. Karen,
Take off the necklace. There's a pound right
You
there, I
can't
think.
come into this kind of sport eating donuts. You gotta work on your weight. You gotta be in great shape. You're gonna be in lingerie in 2 days.
That's okay. I'm a goddess. I'm in a goddess's body.
No,
My
goddess
boobs are
was
very
look
big. They
different.
take a lot of weight themselves.
Yeah, she was the sorceress.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like her.
150.
So, I admit, I tampered with the scale. Okay, I added an extra 20 pounds on there because I wanted to help motivate the girls.
That's just terrible. What's
You're
going on in
Oh.
my heart? And it's not something I would ever have happen for
20
girls.
pounds!
Pretty upset.
I can see 5, but
These are
20?
This, I could lose my license for him doing stuff like
Kill
that.
Lingerie fighting
I got a little slap on the wrist, you know, but no big deal.
Not
I'm a
slap on
bad
wrist.
boy.
Slit
Used to
of
it, you
wrist.
know?
It
Slit.
affected my team. It affected my
Slap
girls.
in the
Feather was beat up.
face.
She's a muscular girl, but she didn't weigh
Was Freddie Krueger?
160 or whatever it ended up being. That's crazy. It's not okay. I'm not okay with it. He's lucky that we're not allowed to fight at the end of the thing.
I know.
No, go ahead. Go
Allowed to
ahead.
fight?
Why
Go-
aren't you
Oh
making
God,
fun?
what's he doing?
Go for it. Oh my god.
Oh,
George St. Pierre.
How did he have that name?
Mustache! My mustache?
Well, we came into the locker room and we were talking about training and things like that, and we noticed Eric had put a poster of himself up.
Is she also secretly Canadian?
It's time for Doodle-Lots.
Doodles! Doodles! No, you tore it down.
You can see how many takes they had to do because they're already full of wall.
Well, there were holes there when he put it up.
Too bad there's
Yeah.
not take of that
And she puts it back up.
The other girls may not like him because I think that they're just they're looking at the outside of the box and they're not looking at the full picture.
Oh,
but if
honey.
you really just crack that box open and you look inside of it, you're gonna see a heart of gold in there. And I just don't think
Oh.
that they're looking deep enough.
Honey, you
What
can't
are you
look
doing? Looking
that
at his
deep.
penis?
He's actually very serious about his work. He's serious about training. He's serious about technique. I think Eric is just in it for the girls.
You're an underdeveloped vampire. I mean, let's plain and simple.
You're gonna wear all of the makeup at the same time.
Pick out your outfits.
First dibs.
Oh God, and they fight over him?
I'm having a.
Are these used lingerie?
I'm thinking about the
Oh, and
fetish
about the lingerie and we got
costumes
the
from
wanted,
Dodgeball.
and I like mine just a little
Oh,
more
God.
Got on to
subtle,
it.
not so much out there, how everyone else is kind of showing more and things like that. Some of it was really, really nice, but some of it makes me nervous. I don't want to give anyone the wrong impression that I'm here to be looked at like a piece of meat.
You're in a lingerie fighting championship.
They're not gonna look at you like a scholarly athlete.
I was looking through lingerie and I picked out my outfit, and then May decided that that was going to be her outfit.
Fight! Fight!
Fight! Come on!
I like the top. I'm gonna wear the top.
Nothing in there is
I mean, I'm not the type to create drama, but...
Yeah, you are.
You have something to say to me?
Yeah, I told you. You
Get
took my
over
shirt.
it. Pick something else.
You're putting it on purpose.
Okay, and?
It's not funny.
Nobody's laughing.
Nobody needs to know your solution.
Let's just, why don't we...
Cut it in half.
That way no one has the choice to pick.
Why don't you
Just do it. Just fight naked. You know?
I was
Okay.
happy with the
Okay for
lingerie
that.
that I picked. I look good in everything, so it doesn't matter.
Well, that's not bad. God, Helen.
Oh no!
Hey, douche!
Oh, they looked great. You know, obviously that's one of the benefits of working here at the LFC. You know, girls walking around like that all day, so...
I can understand why people wouldn't think fighting in lingerie
Oh, dear God.
is
Why is he
serious,
still
but
alive?
when they see us fight and when they see how serious we take it, then they understand that it's just showing that we can look pretty at the same time. And
She's not
still
wearing
be
the
down.
outfit she took from
Yeah,
the girl.
it's like, wait,
Don't
didn't
take us seriously.
get
Thinking
the
that
fight
because
because of
you're
the outfit?
lingerie, this is like powder puff type. But why can't you be beautiful? You know, the thing is, I'm not here worrying
That's
about what I'm
beautiful.
wearing when I'm in the ring. I'm not here worrying about
Yeah,
what I'm wearing.
that-
when I'm on a football
that
field.
ball's
It's
got a
like,
lot
I
of
can be
work cut
beautiful
out for
and
it.
I can kick your butt.
Ladies, I know that you've been training together a lot.
The sorceress and the
However,
goddess.
There's been a change. You two are now going to fight each other.
What?
Why?
We're fighting each other?
Why? That was a great read.
No, that means I'm gonna be stuck with Eric.
Man, that really sucks.
Oh.
You take two very eccentric girls and you put them together, and this is how girls are. We all want to be the center of attention. We all want to be the most eccentric girl. So I take two of my most eccentric girls who want to be the center of attention, I put them in the same ring. Let's see what happens with that. It's going to be really interesting.
That woman definitely has
It's gonna
a
be a
giraffe
little
neck.
difficult. We do everything together. We've been partners for a long time. I mean, sparring with her, maybe it'll be easier for me to know what she's gonna throw next.
I just think it's funniest is they're not upset about fighting each other. She's more upset about having the
And
douchebag.
Having Douchenstein. That's my name for him, Douchenstein.
The truth is, when we have Genevieve fighting Samina, it's something that happens regularly in fighting. Who's your best friend yesterday could be your opponent tomorrow.
Well, you know, Samia was the best looking girl.
remember that.
Samia,
It's Douchenstein's
Samia was the best
monster.
looking girl on the other team, and now she's over on our side. So, again, chalk one up for Eric's Angels.
Oh God, someone kill him.
Samia, high five.
I'm definitely not happy about having Eric.
That's it. Leave him hanging.
Samia could very well be the weak link. You know, she's got a
doesn't
weird
think
name,
you're cute.
and she's new to our team, and it looks like she doesn't even want to be on the team.
Samia came to me about a year and a half ago. Let's just say
How much lip gloss she got on there?
fit our mold.
I've lost over 130 pounds in the past
Wow.
year.
She was kind of heavy. So, you know, I had to turn her away. But let me tell you, that girl came back a year later looking the way she does now. That's why she's in the Lingerie Fighting Championships. That's why.
Training has
She lost
brought
weight.
me to new heights.
Yeah.
I've learned things that I didn't even know my body could do. It's like such a motivation for me as a fighter now
I mean, bend and stretch
to be a
and
part of it.
all different positions.
It's
She's
kind of a
cute.
bummer because I like her and she's wonderful, but if I have to bewitch her, and I'll just give her big hugs afterwards.
I'm going for the sorceress.
Psychic abilities.
Anyone else?
And I don't.
Well, they're gonna hug each other at the end anyway.
I see why you're going. I see two outstanding reasons why you're going with the sorceress.
Yes, there are two outstanding reasons.
I don't know.
I'm
if
going
the
to go
goddess
with
punches
Samia
out,
because of the
Goddess.
name.
Okay, you're going with the goddess.
well,
She's
if the goddess
eccentric,
punches
you know,
out Eric,
she's-
I'm definitely picking her.
All right, the goddess, just because she's from Sedona.
different. It's specifically
Okay.
said by the card, which is
Oh,
very
go
easy to
against
tell.
the grain and
One
You're going with her?
one time, one
Yeah.
round.
All right.
Done.
So we got 2 for sorceress, 3 for
Make
goddess.
predictions. I love to do it myself. My predictions
I
are even
am not picking.
not to sound like I'm great with it, but
I'll say
the overhand right. That's what's gonna happen. You watch.
You're going to go with the boobs.
Whoever wins.
Boobs.
I'll go
Boobs.
for whoever
Physics.
wins.
Okay, I may have just decided that I like
There is
that
only 2
decision
things
right
in
there.
life I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
Okay, the IRS.
So now you're switching to goddess?
I didn't say before.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's okay. She's just having a nice warm trip. Don't worry.
Oh.
You want to say hi to her?
Do it.
Her name is
Do it.
Tessa, and she's 7 feet, and she's a
adorable.
red-tailed boa.
I'm not afraid of Genevieve.
You're terrified.
You know, afraid of her snake. She obviously trying to get at me in the head. She put that in my gym bag.
My snake is more my ally and my best
She looks
friend.
like a video game
and
character.
She's my psychic companion, I should say.
In the blue corner, this
Really?
fighter is a
Familiar?
practitioner of the dark MMA arts. She stands 5'4" tall and weighs in at 124 pounds. With a professional MMA
Please
record of 4
put
wins
some,
and 1 loss.
God, what's the word I'm looking for? Some life into your announcing.
Sedona, Arizona, Genevieve, the sorceress.
We can't all be Michael Buffer.
I don't want Michael Buffer. I want at least show a little passion for it. Weigh in 5 inches, come in, 5'4", 145 pounds, with a 4-1 record from Sedona, Arizona, the sorceress.
This fighter is a brawler. She
Okay,
stands
so
5'6"
with part 2, they can hire me as one of the coaches and him as, the
Ring announcer.
ring guy. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'll do the ring announcing. Do it better than this bozo. At 5'6" and 127 pounds with a record of
Wait,
5
how old is
and
the
2,
goddess?
the New York City knockout, the goddess, Samia, the Lamb.
That's less than half of what she weighs.
From New York, New York.
It's impressive, John, but she might want some of that weight
Okay.
back.
I like that outfit though.
It looks like we're ready to begin.
My snake.
Parsons has retrieved 17
Yeah, she's got the better outfit, but I like the sorceress.
Every time
For
I'm gonna go in the cage,
many
I
reasons.
prepare myself mentally.
I like her.
Wait,
She's got a
don't you
snake
already
that's
have
skin
sorceress?
I'm not thinking.
You're white?
At that point.
No.
After I go into my
Not a
other
sorceress.
Sort of like, interdimensional
Oh,
realm.
never mind.
Weird.
Yeah.
She's just weird.
Uh,
You're a pussy, Eric.
Hey.
I hope this
Don't
is.
make fun of the pussies.
I know that Genevieve
All right, let me
has,
rephrase
like,
that.
these
yeah.
I hope that Eric is acting because if he's this big of a wuss, I'd knock him out.
and kind of distract her from those thoughts.
Even though she's
We're
my
dealing
friend,
with professionals
at that
here,
point, I don't
Richard.
even know who it
Maybe
is.
the
I
twist
just
at the
know
end will be that
from
that guy's
doing
not
what
a
my mission
douchebag.
is, and,
The
I don't
professional
think
part
it's
about
about
this
how
is they actually
And-
got paid for this.
And look, these two, they were nice and they touched gloves, not like the first 2 fights.
There you
Whoa!
go.
Wow. Okay.
Hello.
movements as she approaches this fight.
How will the guys deal with this?
I've never seen someone fights that way.
Genevieve versus Samia, God, just strange all around. You know, our game plan with Genevieve was to try and get in close, grab some legs, and she listened to me, kinda, sorta. Yeah.
Because I trained with Samia so many times,
You have a hard
I knew
time
that she
kicking
would
with
know or
being
be able
down
to try
that
to
low.
predict what I would do, and I'm not a predictable person. So I just watch. I watch my familiars. I watch my animals. I watch my black cat. In this case, I watch my snake.
She was just weird.
I didn't teach I didn't know how to teach you to fight like a snake, but I guess that's just part of who she is. She is the snake lady, so...
Serpentine moves inside, does
Whoa!
get to the ground.
Oh, come on, goddess.
Glenn gets free.
Genevieve totally shocked me in that fight. She was doing all these like groundwork type things, very confusing, very intimidating actually. I didn't know whether to throw a punch or to get on the ground with her or to wrestle her. I was thrown
Just
off.
join her and see where it goes.
You would think it would be easy when they're coming in like that. You just punch from above. Yeah, as she comes in.
It seems really difficult with the way the Serpentine's moving.
MMA seems to be looking to bring this fight to the floor.
The Genevieve versus Samia fight, to be honest with you, I was a little disappointed.
Boring.
It just wasn't as exciting as I hoped that the two of them would be.
There it is, right there. That's been her best strike so far, landing to the ribs of her opponent. Finding trouble with the punches.
Well, maybe you shouldn't put two friends against each other.
Squad for ages, yeah.
Strategically, I was.
So who's gonna win?
I'm
sticking with everything.
I'm sticking with Sorceress.
I was trying to
I'm
figure
gonna
out
go
what she
with
was
the
doing, and then when I realized she was
They're
stay down
not
there, you know, I
willing
tried
to
to
actually
throw some jabs
Yeah, but
go
it comes down to
through it.
points though.
towards her, but then when she
They
took me
even
down, I was just
kind of
very
argued with their boss.
Now, from what they've shown,
Whoa!
from what's been edited,
You know, I trained Samia
The
well. and
goddess
Samia just switched
is
over to my
not
team
winning.
recently,
The
so
goddess is
I
behind
only had a
the
little bit of time with her, but I fixed up all the problems that Jason had.
All right, Genevieve, stay low,
Yeah.
Genevieve. Good, good.
Serpentine is moving inside again, does get the fight.
Nice of her to let her crawl up there.
Scrambling underneath.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I saw a
Bring
little,
the camera back.
saw some jiggle there.
Bring some camera back. Come on, come on, come on.
She's on my team. I love coaching her, but she's kind of strange and awkward. And that's kind of how the fight played out. She was strange and awkward and sort of crawling across. I didn't really want her to do that.
She was just weird.
He just keeps going. That's all he ever said. He's just weird.
Just because you don't get it doesn't mean it.
it's going to come out at the end of the match. He's going to end up talking about her and not the snake.
Gaining confidence, but there's the kick.
Oh, nice.
Serpentine on top once again, looking for the finish as she controls the right arm.
Got her struggling
She got a double wrist lock.
Nope.
Hey, nice.
Hey, it's no fair. She's got pointy stuff on her lingerie.
Oh!
The first round knockout as predicted.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
They knocked me out with a punch to the face. Completely knocked me out. Just
Whoa!
And I guess that's what she earlier predicted, so.
The reason I was able to knock her out in the first round as predicted is because, being a psychic, I just anticipate her moves.
Her predicting, I think, was, coincidence.
Referee Frank Perillo stops the fight at 2 in the first round due to knockout. Your
Are they
winner,
still friends?
in
There's the
blue
question.
corner, Genevieve Sorceress Serpentine.
Are we still friends?
Hug it out, hug it out.
Are we still friends?
She predicted this knockout accurately. That might be a good idea.
Samia losing would be 100% Jason's fault.
Oh, yeah, like anything's your fault, dude.
Duschenstein's never wrong, right?
This guy's been breathing too long.
Get up, come on. I'm not done with you, come on, get up.
You're just training. Careful. There you go. Let's get you over to trainer.
Okay, I'm okay.
Get some ice on him. Get you back out. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Most fans have no idea what these fighters go through. Injuries are part of it. It's going to happen. We were out there sparring and doing what we're supposed to do, and a freak accident happened. And Maine's got an injury, but the truth is most fighters fight with injuries. They might not be major, but they're beat up.
The sport was cool. It's a very dangerous sport. Things happen. I mean, we heal. We get over it.
No big deal. You'll be fine. We'll get back in here and train some more today.
Yeah, that's right. You don't even need that leg.
I'm gonna stop smoking, Joe.
That's your opponent, right?
Mm-hmm.
High five.
Eric
High
is
five
definitely
his
a good
face.
coach because, one, he doesn't believe in good, sportsmanship. He
He thinks that everybody should get hurt and then we can win. That's not a good victory.
Yeah, Sarah Double D, you know, I mean, I'm always trying to throw the high five, and she doesn't want to throw it back, and so obviously that's very frustrating to me. I mean, it's team spirit, you know, and she's not obviously not playing along with us.
Can I rip my face off yet?
No, whip his off, please.
High five is very motivating. You know, there's nothing
It
more
would be
motivating than a high
simple
five. A
to
big smile on
do,
the
just
face, high five.
right here.
That's what I'm trying to
just-
do, you know, keep the
Well, that was
motivation
kind of
high.
impressive.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I
real
hate
good for the high
thinking
fives.
that, but
I'm trying to do
that was a
something
good move.
positive.
Oh!
I'm not used to being denied by women.
All right, guys, we have
very hard to
You know what?
Yeah.
If I hit that hand underneath there, she brought her boot down on it. That would have been funny.
I'm thinking of a line from Mallrats there. You're the kind of guy who has to beg for sex.
Hey.
Not you, him.
It's hitting too close to home.
I'm on your side on this, okay? I've got sympathy for you. I remember a time when I myself suffered a serious injury, career threatening.
Is he now deciding to wear it as a bow?
On the side.
He is a pretty princess?
Does he only have one T-shirt?
Wrestling.
Well, actually, I think they both.
They all have one T-shirt.
Yeah.
That's the only T-shirt I've seen
This
Jason
is
in.
what it was. Is see, this is done over a couple of different days, but
part of the show.
they're filming this. Was all one day.
So.
Oh, an amazing idea. Someone else should consider it.
Yeah.
I'm just here to coach him. I really think we should defer to the doctor and see what the doctor has to say.
All right. Well, with that being said, Maine is gonna fight as long as you keep an eye on her ankle.
No problem. I can do that.
This ain't right. You're wrong on this. I demand a recount.
Fighter
A
safety is very
recount?
important. You know, I didn't like the fact that Maine got injured, but she's still gonna fight. You know, this is the sport she signed up for. We all sign up.
God,
for it.
she's got a long
So
neck.
if you hurt
You
yourself,
make Marina Becerra look like a short neck person.
take it easy on your
Wow.
workouts.
Marina may be
Put
hot,
yourself
but
in
she
there
does not
and
have a
fight.
short neck.
You do your job. She's under contract, man. She's got to do it. That's just how it is. She got to put on her little lingerie.
She's tall,
and get her
she
little butt
got
out there
long
and
legs,
fight.
long arms, you know. She got
Ladies
stretched
and
out when she
gentlemen,
was younger.
I can
Semi-main
see
event.
someone beating
In the blue
the
corner,
boss.
this fighter is a
Their
mixed martial
boss.
artist.
You
She
know what?
stands
I
5
don't
foot
care if
3
she gets
inches
beat
tall
up. I just
and
want to
weighs
see
in at
it.
119
Idiots.
pounds.
I can't take care of it
She
anymore.
looks good. I think she's gonna lose, but
Representing Las Vegas, Nevada, main event, Morgan.
5'3", 5'8".
Nice record.
5'3".
I think Morgan would be an overwhelming
11-2.
favorite in this fight, but how big of a factor could her ankle actually be?
yeah, with her being injured, I think
she's
she's
got a lot
going
of tools.
out.
Look for less kicks and more groundwork and striking
Well,
from her.
she even
Maine
said we
is a
get
little,
A,
that's my hot
we
chocolate
get
right
injured,
there.
we get old.
Maine, I pulled out of a nightclub. That girl can shake her booty like nobody I've ever seen. She's a go-go dancer.
And that
What else would I
relates
want
to
in a ring
fighting.
for a girl who can move like that? Yeah, she can fight. She's a tough little chick. But she has got some moves like you have never seen.
I've been fighting for about
Like
3
Jagger.
years. It's been a good thing for me because I have anger management problems.
Yes, anger management problems. Yes.
I should sign up for it.
I think you will actually hurt somebody.
Oh, that won't be my problem.
Okay, if you are part of the Lingerie Fighting Championships, well, not only do we have a coach and a ring announcer, we also have someone who will be one of your girls. There you go.
5'6", 120 pounds, and a record of 2-4, but it's going to get better. From Minnie, North Dakota, Sarah Double D.
Not the message you
From
want to send.
why not, why not?
Look for Morgan to oblige.
I like that.
Sarah's my girl where you gotta have a blonde next door. What guy doesn't like the blonde next door? She's sweet, she's pretty, she fits that mold.
Sarah Double D.
Oh yeah, I like Betty and the
She doesn't
Archies, so I
have
guess
double
that
D,
makes
so who's she
sense.
trying to kid? I don't understand where the nickname comes from. She doesn't make me shake in my boots. Like, I'm ready for the fight. I've seen her spar, and it's nothing serious to me. I'm gonna be able to take care of this fight. It's not gonna be a problem at all.
I need to toughen Sarah up. She's too nice, she's too sweet, she smiles too much. I think we put her in the ring with Maine,
Smile at your
and I
face, my
think
friend.
she's gonna come out with a different attitude. And that's my goal for her.
Guys can tap gloves if you
Are
want.
we putting down on this one?
All right,
There we go. Well, anyone?
I'll go for Sarah D.
I'm going Sarah.
I'll go to the underdog.
My last thing I want to do.
You're going Maine? Maine?
I'm gonna have to say Maine.
I think with that injured ankle, it's going to come back and bite him.
Yeah.
Will that play a factor in this fight?
Could this be Dee's chance to
I think this is gonna be that sweep. Yep, sweep the
I
leg.
feel my ankle when I stepped back after kicking her.
After the ankle. Go after the ankle.
Oh, come on, shut up.
Go after
That's why
the
you don't
ankle
go with
as
your
the
foot
advice
in
of
the
her
shin.
corner. Instead lands a nice punch up top. Morgan
She's
moves
claiming she
around.
got it when she landed.
Double D stalking her down.
I'm sorry, I'm a good sportsman, more good sportsmanship as much as anybody, but at this point,
we made sure to wrap her
go
ankle
for the
really
ankle.
well, and I taught her some different moves to make sure she didn't put as much pressure on him going into this fight. A little different from the original game plan, but it was really geared on working around her injury.
Yeah, you know, I wanted Sarah to go after the ankle, you know, Maine's injured ankle, but really I wasn't putting a whole lot of effort into that fight just because I was kind of hoping Sarah would get a bit of a, you know.
He has some height advantage, so she can really use the
slap.
use her range.
Like,
Here's an ankle.
like we
With
said,
tape
you're
around
not
it.
really a coach.
Go after it.
And
Diving in for the takedown does get the top position, but Morgan able to roll free. In fact,
she didn't know what to do with it when she got it.
It is very
Sarah.
unsportsmanlike for her to go after my ankle, but I understand because she doesn't have any technique, so that's what she had to do.
Unsportsmanlike. That's, I mean, that's your opinion, you know. Were we breaking the rules? She had an injured ankle, she came in injured, we went after it. Yeah.
Good job.
You're not supposed to
keep
go
bashing her head down.
Wow.
He is on her knees. I don't even
Sarah,
Never mind,
Sarah, you need to get your ass kicked just for not being able to pick that ankle of a woman who is limping.
Yeah, Eric wanted me to
I think she did.
and win that way, but I really wanted
2
to
wins,
do
4
the
losses.
punches first, see if I could get over the
wins.
punch.
They don't change them.
5
around
rounds.
the ankle, so
Coming
everybody
up.
wants to
Wow.
see coach, even if Eric might
You
not
know,
be good one.
You know,
Well,
she can
Sarah
still
was
use that.
probably
Her
one of
ankle
those
might be
students,
messed up, but she can still use that knee.
just
That isn't going to affect the ankle that much.
Didn't listen.
Yeah,
And trust me, you can get enough thrust to come up through there and knee
Yeah, you know,
somebody.
I'm kinda-
And
you can plant that left leg and just drive up with the right
I'll
knee.
take
And
that one.
Yeah.
Take that one for the team.
The kick to the
I'm
left.
sorry, what team are we supposed to be rooting
Yeah.
for?
Notice we didn't even listen to what he was talking about because we don't like that guy anymore.
Give it up.
I forgot what team we were rooting for. I
don't
totally
know.
forgot.
12-2.
Depending on who you were rooting for, I don't remember.
You're just open to getting a whole bunch of different shots. I could have done her so wrong.
Maine is, she's feisty. Maine is feisty. I would not want to fight Maine.
Referee Frank Rose.
We would like to see you fight Maine.
I'll fight Maine.
Due to rear naked choke.
Yep.
Your winner.
All right, so you guys pick the underdogs. You win.
I had Sarah
I
beat.
was so hoping I'd be 3 for 3 on my guesses.
Yeah.
I need some competition. Like, that was nothing.
Oh God.
Someone
Stop showing
tear
me
that
us.
down.
I was waiting for like a mustache to be
I
on it
know.
or something.
Flames
It's like the
coming from
goatee, you know.
He's a wrestling
He's a wrestling coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Help us.
How are we gonna win?
Alright, so, close on this hand right here. Pressure there.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, buddy?
where's my team? Where's my girls?
Yeah, they're not over here having an amazing practice. Sorry, can't help you. Back to work, ladies. Just ignore her.
I think I'm really getting through to my team.
No,
Starting
you're
to understand
not.
my
You don't
ways
know
and
where they
stuff.
are.
You know what? I've got a
Why are you
different kind of
saying-
training style.
I think we should take a vote. Who wants to vote Eric off the island?
Yeah.
I vote.
Yeah, think about it. Like, he really does.
Yes, he's done a great job unifying his
With a
team
lot of things.
and
Against
hating
him.
him.
Because I don't think you guys want to see
Okay, so you have one girl of the 4 that's rooting for
But
him.
isn't it Sarah? Wasn't it just a jerk to Sarah?
No, that's
You just
Sarah
got
there.
a chance. He's got a lot of skill. He's got a lot of education in his background.
The other
He knows
blonde.
what he's doing, you guys. I'm telling you, he's a good person inside and out. He
There's supposedly the
maybe a
you
little
know
bit.
the weightlifter.
Right.
That's all he does. He doesn't train first. He sits around.
Listen, guys, the only chance we have at winning is if we just totally ignore everything Eric says and just work on training each other. Like, we can do this ourselves.
Right?
We don't even need
Yeah.
him. We don't need him at
So
all.
far, she's been the only one that's won for her team,
For
isn't she?
myself and the internet and you girls.
Yes.
We have each other.
Yeah.
We have each other.
It's not gonna work like this. We're
She
not
beat
gonna
the
win
big
without
raise.
him.
It's not gonna work like this because you're not gonna fucking let it.
Without Eric. We were all here together as a team before him, and
That Sarah
we
and
got this.
Guillotine
Yeah.
both got beat.
Oh, sorry.
Why I pushed it.
Oh.
Oh, that one got beat.
I got switched.
Samiha, I'm not sure what to say about her. She just came over to our team, and I don't know. I don't think she fits in very well. I just don't think she fits in with our team.
When I was in the other team, it was very serious. I mean, like, we really got the movements down. We were practicing. So it's definitely different. It's a big change
That's
for me.
some glittery
is
eyelids.
way better teacher. I mean, he has so much background in it.
Wow.
I at least say he's trying to train though.
Yes,
The other guy, all he's doing is
how he's gonna
high five! Don't leave me hanging.
Sit.
Eric literally walks in, and we have no idea what he's gonna throw at us. So I would definitely say Jason's a better coach.
You know, I think definitely our team is prettier. And I think Jason's
That's all you're worried about.
Tougher around the edges or whatever. But I mean, really in life, you know,
have
looks
ring goals,
always
you have fighters.
surpass.
No, I don't agree with Eric. I think the other team has pretty girls, and I think his team has pretty girls.
Looks will always go above and beyond smarts and toughness. And
You gotta light him on fire.
Looks will always win.
Actual flames would be great.
Are the
Hey,
prototypical
pumpkin.
stereotype
Why the sad
macho individual.
Your feather is an opponent.
Really, Feather?
Heather.
Man, she never loses.
She never loses. What am I gonna do, Eric?
Boy, she's so thin in the face.
Feather. She never wins.
It's scary. It made my stomach drop when I heard it.
And the main card of the evening, ladies, will be Feather and Jody.
She's a ring girl.
Really, Feather?
That is such a joke. She's a ring girl. Are you kidding me? She's this little skinny thing.
I believe the other girls definitely take me less seriously because I was a ring girl. They think I'm just a model.
I
with a
like
pretty face up
Feather
up
because,
in the
you know,
ring,
she's
showing the number of the
you
ring,
know,
and that's not
the
my
record and the
That's not me at
build and all that.
And I'm really trying to
But
prove
I'm
that to
kind of
myself
rooting
every
for
day.
her.
I'm a champion. I've never been beaten. Why are they pairing me up with a ring girl? It's ridiculous. It's a joke.
Feather, she's gone through everybody. She's beaten everybody. She hasn't fought Jody. Who knows what can happen with that? You know, though.
I'm so scared and I'm so nervous right
This is
now.
going to be a Cinderella story.
Yeah,
You know
wait.
what?
I remember
It's a
a time.
mockumentary. You
Oh
don't
God,
have to do
here
it.
he goes. I remember a time where I was down and I didn't know what I was going to do.
I think he
But
tried-
then I blew my nose, wiped my ass, and realized how much of a shit stain I am, and decided to spread that word across the land.
Maybe he's gonna give her the sledgehammer to use in the ring.
Oh God!
I personally think the bandana was tightened too tight.
Don't do it.
Oh, you're just
And
encouraging
he's got
him.
he's
Versus Feather, her chances are.
Robert Irvine, please take
slim
that
to
away
none,
from
and
him.
I think Slim just walked out the door.
I absolutely believe Eric thinks
What?
that's the way. He told me that he believes in me, and that's all I need.
No, he
Jody has no
He
chance.
doesn't believe in me.
Jody has no chance.
Oh my God. Like I said, I kind of want Jody to be able to take Feather just because
I'm not even
I
sure
feel
we're
so
having
bad
this fight,
for
Jody
her.
versus Feather. Come on. Have you seen Feather? She can kick my butt.
Can she kick Eric's butt, please?
Yes, please.
I heard her practice.
Actually, I'm
the
pretty
other
sure
day.
she could, but will she?
Yeah. How did you know?
It's a birthday present. Kick his
I mean, I
ass.
don't know what's going on between Eric and Jody. There's a little flirtation there on both sides. Well, I wouldn't say a little flirtation. There's a lot of flirtation on both sides.
I kind of wanted you to have something.
Oh! Bleach it!
It's your face.
Don't do it! It's got lice! It's got lice and fleas!
Don't do it. You're gonna
Don't
lose
do
the
it!
match.
Yeah, looks like he already has his champion picked out, and he's a little more intense and focused on Jody than he is on the rest of us.
I think that's not.
Also, hair back.
Oh,
It
well.
looks really good on me, but almost as good on you. So,
Oh.
Almost.
Okay, that was almost a very nice thing to say.
Oh.
Jody always agrees with Eric on every
Is
topic.
there any alcohol
and
left in that bottle?
I believe she doesn't.
You want me to
take
get you
that
some?
She's part of our team. We're kind of left on our own to handle everything ourselves, and that's not fair.
so this
And they're whole.
Oh!
Yeah, this is
And
professional.
everyone's just like,
The
you
disco
want
exorcist.
to leave the room.
so like involved into each other.
Like
He's sitting there. Oh.
This way or.
Whoa! Hey, come on.
This is training.
You need to.
Didn't we see this in the last movie?
Someone punch him before he rapes somebody.
Here's how I feel about it. You know what? If Coach favors one girl over the others, what's he gonna do? We're catty girls, right? We're gonna get more motivated to work harder to get his attention. So
no one wants
if the girls don't, you know,
This is it. Only one girl wants his attention. Everyone else wants him to like get hit by a semi-truck.
The main event.
Are we calling this a main event?
Yeah.
Well, it's an event that has mains.
I was to say Maine has already been in one event.
Yeah, the main event's already been.
Spokane, Washington. Jody.
All right, who's voting for Jody, the ring girl? Except for me, I guess.
I will.
Okay, 2. The rest of you guys are going for Feather, huh?
I
am not.
And
She
only
was
weighs
trained by
109
Eric.
pounds.
Facing the undefeated champion of
Does
the
look
LFC.
practically
Anything at all?
Yeah.
Kind of to do,
I
right?
know, but I just feel so sorry for her. She's got a
a
0-3 record.
I feel sorry for her too. She's interested in
Eric, yes.
And she just blew a kiss to the camera.
That doesn't bother me as much as the last part.
With a professional
If her butt gets whipped, we're all gonna be like.
They say she's 19-0.
Yeah. She's never been defeated.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying, if it wasn't for me feeling sorry for Jody, I would be rooting for her.
17.
No. Yeah, it's like.
I was going to say, I thought they said 120, but she's 140 pounds. And that 31 pounds is pretty much muscle.
Yeah.
May as well give her a real get it over.
I mean, look at those legs.
Yeah, she's.
Look how skinny that ring girl is. That's anorexic.
Well, at least she didn't lose weight up top.
Can't lose weight in silicone.
True.
How do you know?
Might be sailing.
Because she has some.
Exactly.
All right, ladies, come on in.
Ring girl, don't poop your pants.
Okay, ladies, you know the rules. We know
God, just looking at them, this is gonna be like, wow.
Doesn't he just look so enthusiastic?
I see more bone than skin.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared on the feather. I was so intimidated. She looked at me like she was about to kill me.
She should have been scared, you know. I mean, I'm undefeated.
All right, go to your clothes.
I don't like feather.
What? No.
No, she has such a beautiful face, and the last thing I want to happen is for her to get punched and have some kind of deformity or something like that, because that's going to make me a lot less attracted to her, right?
Oh
God.
Undefeated champion.
What a
You're gonna hurt the girl's feelings no matter what you do.
You have rapidly risen on my list of most hated movie characters.
Rapidly?
You are moving right up there. You're moving ahead of serial killers, dude.
But is he moving ahead of Michael Myers' Cat in the Hat?
You know, I was kind of surprised what Jody did there. You know, the first part she was moving around, she was staying outside, which is what she do. You didn't want to get close to the hammer, but she was getting off some good shots. She was able to hit Feather a few times. Feather couldn't catch her. Yeah, Jody surprised me, definitely.
She was running away
scared
from me
as
the whole
hell.
entire time.
Never going.
Because I'm going against somebody that's like 2 times bigger than me.
Knockout blow, which could really come at any time. Credit to kind of her moving, changing levels, frustrating our champ, and you can see it on her face. But Haddon just needs to land one.
Well, the hit and run strategy, just, get in there, get in a quick kick, a quick jab, a quick right hand right to her face, and then run.
When you get caught, what happens?
Suplex her.
Oh! Get away, get away, get away. Run, run, run. Why is it after every time I see her throw a kick or a punch, I see the bugle going, retreat! Retreat!
Because you don't want to fight this girl?
Oh, hi, that was a nice shot.
I know my fighter, Feather coming in there was beating that other girl's butt. She was all up on her. Jody was running, hiding from her. Didn't know what to do with Feather in there.
Feather is undefeated. She's undefeated. She's the champ. You know, how do you knock that down, right?
Cheat?
I was gonna say get a lumberjack in this case.
Round, I was surprised.
Connor actually landing a few punches. Really doesn't seem to be intimidated by the champion.
Okay, go to corners, go to corners.
She doesn't
Okay,
need
now
it.
what's gonna happen?
At least you should pay
Notice
attention to
how
her.
close their corners are together.
Yeah.
I mean, they're supposed to be the opposite side. Hey, nice butt.
It's the octagon.
In between
So,
rounds 1
you know,
and 2,
you have,
I make
8
sure to tell
corners
Feather,
to
hey,
choose from.
you need to grab that girl. You need to get on top of her. Don't let her keep running from you. This is not a track meet. Get her, take her down, and impose your will. I need you to get your hands on her, right?
He's looking.
Impose your will.
That's not advice we give you.
He is looking like a good coach because the other guy is such a
Duschenstein!
and making everybody.
Seriously?
Breathe for me, relax. How you feel?
Stop telling her hit and run. Tell her.
Actually, hit one might be the only option she's got. Like
Yeah, running.
I really wanted to make Eric proud because he believed in me so much, and I could never let him down.
If he believed in you so much, he should have fucking trained instead of, you know, flirting with you and what are you doing Friday afternoon for lunch and all this other mumbo jumbo bullshit.
Maybe running a little bit, but still staying alive in here.
And,
Nice thing is, Feather listens, which is awesome. She was a little tired, but she heard me. All right, Feather, take her down. This is enough of this. I need to get your hands on her. Get your
And,
hands on her.
Oh!
She's got a hand.
Bring this fight to the ground.
Oh, when she hit the ground, she went down so.
Took her down, got on top of her, got her in a couple arm locks. Jody managed to get out, but we were imposing our will and do what we wanted to in that second round.
Near in the groin.
Herself, the champion in trouble.
I thought I was done. It was just fight or flight.
So right now,
The way they're
Oh,
talking,
that's a nice roll.
like the courage, but the
the way they're
champion
talking, she's almost talking like she comes back to win.
I think she's getting a little bit upset that this challenger has even stuck around this long. I think she's looking to land one of those.
The fight on your feet.
Jody doing a good job.
She's
with
taking
kicks.
in the fight.
Now right
She
here
may
by
be
the
skinny,
challenger.
but she has.
Connor.
She
She may be skinny, but this is fake. She can win.
Yeah.
Yep.
He really is. I
How do you
didn't think
know
this
it's
fight
fake?
was
Oh,
not-
God,
Fake is such an ugly word. That's such an ugly.
I didn't mean to break the.
Oh, that's a good sign.
how do you know it's choreographed?
Over and over with the right.
This is reality TV! Reality for a reason!
Kardashians is realer than this.
Fight Jody's
Don't
my star
hide
student.
your
There's
eyes,
a lot
you
riding on that for me.
stupid
You know, I don't want Jody to get hurt.
Oh.
There we go. Down we get.
Floor yet again. Full
Whoa,
bounce
hi.
position. This could be the end right now.
Ground and pound, punch, punch, punch. Beautiful. Come on, Feather.
This could be the fight. Can she get it
What's
done
hitting
and
her?
saved by
I don't know. Yeah.
Is she gonna get disqualified? Is that how she's gonna win?
Thought that was going to be the fight. Connor gets the benefit of the doubt. Looks as she stumbles away there. She was in a lot.
She ain't stumbling!
Feather's a big girl. She's very muscular, very strong, and she really hasn't had any of her fights go outside the first round, so she gets the job done right up front. That's why we call her the Hammer.
I wasn't expecting to go 3 rounds. I always knock them out in the first round.
Hammer time, hammer time. Can you do this? You got the energy?
No.
You've been training for it. This is no problem.
Fight on your feet.
Stop.
Hit and run. Hit and run. Hit and run.
Get on top of her.
Just tell her
ground
to
and pound. What's that pretty little face?
Hammer time!
Between the second and third round,
Stop!
I need Jody to keep the fight on her feet.
The most important
Stop!
thing you have to do in my part as a coach with Feather
Wow.
is to see what's going on, know how to make adjustments.
Jason's absolutely not a better coach than me.
Yes, he is.
Yes,
Oh, he's a way
he
better
is.
coach.
Skills to
The,
hair,
the,
you know, pretty
the
much every
cat
development
in the
is better.
alley digging in the trash is a better coach than you. Now we got the Rambo scene going on, you know? Like,
Here, let's tie this over your eyes.
Breathe.
Around your throat.
Let's
Make
have the
it tight.
climactic dodgeball scene.
What are you going to do?
Take her out.
Do it again. Take her down.
Oh, there you go.
Ground and pound. All right? You got
Except he ties it too tight, and her leg loses blood.
He did a great
oh,
job.
T-W-T.
Comfortable and confident, and yeah, it was good.
Okay, ladies, this is round 3. Are you ready?
So more than likely
Bounce,
this Cinderella
bounce,
thing is probably
bounce.
going to happen, but
Well, she's gone 3 rounds. This is the 3rd round.
surprisingly, that we're in this third and final round. Conaher now sporting the lucky bandana around her left eye. Will that prove the difference in this tight championship?
Yes, that proves the difference.
Yes, the red bandana.
Only if Feather catches his foot in the bandana itself going down, breaks the toe.
Yeah, well, I don't even know why they call it the lucky bandana. It hasn't exactly worked out well for Eric.
Yeah, third round was kind of ugly. The truth is, they were both getting tired. I know, definitely no Feather was in this case here, and it was a lot of brawl. It was like a barroom.
Oh! Wow!
Able to
climbed
maneuver myself kind of like a little monkey on her.
She made base
camp.
camp.
I knew that if I
just
could
was
get her
rather
into that
stand up straight and
chokehold,
just walk around
I could easily get her to almost
Sleep?
pass out, and I almost had it. I so almost had it on that one. Feather is the toughest, strongest opponent I have ever faced.
The champion was in some
You've
trouble.
only
Now
faced
she's got her
4.
Up against the cage, she's looking for the
She's the
takedown.
toughest one.
And outmuscling her opponent, but Conaher again gets away with
I think Feather almost lost her top there for a second.
frustrated by the scrappy challengers. Big right hands for the champ.
Beautiful, good. The champ is looking to put her out.
Now had to settle
I haven't seen enough blood on this one of us Lace Championship, by the way.
We're just trading punches now.
Yep. Here's mine. Here's mine.
It was like Rocky all over again.
I
Oh my
just
gosh, it was
noticed the
crazy.
referee.
Determined just
You know how involved he
Rocky
is.
1 and 2. I wonder how this is.
She doesn't have the bandana or leg now, so I'm wanting to know if it's there when the fight's over.
Feather's got this, you know, she's been dominating all over.
I definitely think Jody has it.
Feather has got this. It's no problem.
I think Jody's got this in the bag.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to our judges' scorecards. Judge Anthony Lopez.
Yep, it's
scores
gone.
The fight 29-28. Judge Mickey Doyle scores the fight 29-28. And Judge Scott Watson scores the fight 30-27. For your winner by split decision, Jody Conquering Angel.
Bullshit! BS.
She had the better coach. She
Bullshit!
And the judges made the right call.
Bullshit.
Absolutely. The judges got that fight wrong. Don't get me wrong. I give due respect where it is for Jody. I may have given her that first round. She was moving around, sticking and moving, doing some good work there. But come on, the second and third rounds, it was clearly for Feather.
I didn't think Feather was all that. You know, I was expecting the beast mode. Because I've seen Feather in beast mode. And I didn't see beast. I didn't see a whole lot of punches coming out of Feather.
God, you are so
Punches
Dixie
coming out of
Carter.
Jody.
And
I guess
kudos
I'm
to any
still in
TNA
shock.
fans
I
that got
just-
that reference.
I keep waiting for him to come back and tell me that it's wrong.
I was 0-3 going into this, and my confidence was really low, especially being a ring girl and trying to prove myself. And to be able to have that be my first win. Just
See Eric having a heart attack in the background. He's like dropping. Like, oh my god!
Don't get my hopes up with the heart attack.
See how thin her arms are?
We didn't
Even
push
if she
the
does
speed
hit you,
aspect to be
it's
able to
not
catch
gonna
this
hurt
girl
you.
or really work on our stamina.
getting hit with
Heaven
pipe
forbid he gets
cleaners.
outside the first round.
Well,
And it
Hey,
did.
she's
I
still
think
a
it
better
was
fighter.
nice
She
little,
still won 17
wake-up
rounds.
call for Feather. A nice little, hey, you lost. Your winning streak is over. You need to work a little harder. You need to come back a little stronger. And maybe, you know, have a little more humility.
I can't believe what just happened. This has got to be, I don't know if these judges are blind.
These judges blind? That was Feather's fight.
Uh-oh.
Oh yes! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
And I think she's had something out for me from the minute I walked in.
You know, that was
At the
Jody's
beginning of the
moment.
movie?
That was Jody's moment. She deserved it. It's kind of like the Taylor Swift thing.
Yeah.
Kanye, get the heck out of there. This is Taylor Swift's thing. So she was running in on Jody. So Jody didn't get her moment to shine. That was inappropriate. It was uncalled for.
No way. You gotta be serious.
Whoa!
Oh, boy.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
Yeah! You can't come up there and tell her league sucks. You can't do that. I tried to pull them apart and stop it, but, you know, the truth is, Michelle got what she deserved in that one.
Listen, I showed restraint by not taking off my entire outfit and beating her to the ground. That was restraint. Just losing my shirt was professionalism.
Professionalism.
Nice.
That's cold, Obi-Wan.
Oh, she didn't get the crappy out of him.
What happened to the lucky?
No, he didn't get beat. He didn't get beat up.
But where did the lucky handkerchief go?
It disappeared in continuity errors.
Will Robinson.
I'm disappointed he can still walk after this movie.
Well, there can still be a part 2.
Cutscene. There should be a cutscene.
Yeah, hang on. Maybe
I
there's,
told you they were Canadian.
maybe there's a cutscene.
Mind
They say a
Engine
boom.
Entertainment.
Please,
So wait, the douchebag
Gets the girl.
gets his girl.
Yep.
And I never do. You know, and I don't know.
All right, so
Disappointing.
again, we would not show this at Midnight Monster Movies since
Why not?
Because there's no monster unless you count the major douche coach. Let's do ratings. I will rate this 9 ring girls.
Rating this would be 5 unlucky bandanas. That thing was not lucky.
I'll give it 2 Powerades.
2 Powerades.
3 jabs and 1 huge douche.
I give it 7 sweaty boxing gloves.
Movies!
Isn't that what rated the last movie?
1 ring.
1 ring.
1 ring.
To rule them all.
Yeah.
If, at the end of this, douche had gotten the crap beat out of him, would we all rate it higher?
Yes!
Yeah.
Please
Yes.
make that the sequel.
Hey, wait a minute.
They
I have a question. Was the guy who played the douche, was he actually related to the screenwriter? How else could he have gotten his...
I don't know.
Well,
Scroll
those
back and look
Donnelly
at the
guys
credits.
Did the whole thing by themselves.
Why don't you guys scroll back through the credits, and if the Duschenstein is related to whoever wrote the script, leave a comment, below. So
Yeah, right there.
yeah. All right.
There should be a box superimposed right there.
Thank you again to Wild Eye Releasing for sending us all these great movies to check out. And tune in next month, 4th Saturday of every month. We'll be doing Wild Eye Reactions. If you're in the Ohio area on 2nd Saturdays, stop by the Gateway Film Center where we do Midnight Monster Movies with Dr. Bob. It's a free show.
Science!
And also check us out on Patreon. We do have rewards on Patreon where you could be sitting in here and watching this with us. And why would you not want to? We'll see you guys next month. Bye!